Hey, hello everybody, welcome. My name is Rubydung. Welcome to today's episode. As you can see here, I am in the secondary tree farm I started a couple of episodes back. If you look around here, you can see the primary tree farm. You can chop down a handful of trees for that one, but I want to begin work on the secondary one again. You might be looking around here and being wondering, like, why is there a whole bunch of just random dirt placed around? That is because I want to do some experimenting with wood types. So, if I come around here, let me go into the main farm itself so I can show you what I mean. So, with the new tree types, they have different growing patterns, particularly the pine. I know for sure the pine. I'm going to do experiments with the birch, just to see if it's true. I want to see which one has the larger wood output, because from what I understand, oak has a wood output that is, like this, but you also get big trees. However, from what I understand, birches don't get big trees. So, I kind of want to do a handful of experiments. So, I'm going to actually see how tall the trees here grow. So, my farm grows up to a 3 tall. Like, see, as you can see there, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 block space in between. And they can grow up to 3 logs and then 4 leaves. That is how tall the trees are. Typically, you get these weird shaped ones every once in a while. But that's because that's how oaks grow. However, from what I understand, birches don't grow in the same manner that oaks do. And I know for sure pines don't. But I'm going to do a test with both. So I'm going to come around here and begin growing up the birches and see what they are like. So I'm going to place all of them around. Did some nice little spacing with some dirt. So that way I can get all of these into the farm. Because depending on what tree has the better wood output, that is probably the tree I'm going to begin using for this one. Because I'm going to think of this farm more as something for gathering wood. As like a resource, like the planks. Because I can get logs, but I'm going to be using the oak logs as decoration primarily. So I'll be using this farm. Here I need planks. And the birches here give the exact same planks that the oak does, along with the birch, along with the spruce as well. So it doesn't really matter what type of tree I grow here. So I'm going to go around, grow all of these trees, and see what the heights of them all are. They look pretty big, actually. Looks consistently large. The shortest one's a 2 high log in the middle. Okay. What's the tallest tree? I think that's a 4 log there, actually. Can I even mine that high? Yeah, it looks like the 4 log. So I'm actually going to come over here. I want to see if I'm even able to mine a tree this tall. I'm not. Huh, okay. Interesting. So, I would need to put a capstone of... Let me come around here, would be the 3 high birches. But as you can see, none of the birch trees are very tall. And they all have a 2 high clearance, so I never need to swap off my axe and then punch leaves in order to get to the logs and swap back to the axe. So I can, as you can see, if the main farm, oaks grow in a 1 high manner. It looks like, from what I understand, it looks like birches do not grow in a 1 high manner. The smallest birch tree is a 2 high. So that means I need to put a capstone at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the exact same as the main farm. I can just swap in birches for oaks. And this will be the main source of planks. And I also can begin using this farm for smelting. But I also want to come along to the main base here very quickly. And grab some spruce and see what the average growth height for those are. Because I do want a nice roundabout thing. Because if spruces are a taller height than birch, then I can look into getting spruce trees instead. So let me come along, grab these. and begin planting these up to see what the average height of all of them are. Just quickly come around here back into the main tree farm. Alright. And then plant these up. And and I think I'm going to have too many saplings for this thing, so probably can just begin chopping down the birches. But yeah, so come along here and boop, 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 and boop. Okay. So, interesting shapes. It looks like this one's the tallest. 1, 2. Wait a second. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Is that a 9 tall? I believe it's a 9 tall. Let me check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, once again, another one of these where it's too tall for me to... 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's a 9 tall. So, taller than the birches. It's taller than the birches by 1, I believe. Same amount of logs. Let's see. It looks like all of them actually have like a double leaf above the log. Well, that was a triple leaf. So a lot of the spacing for these trees is going to have to be for, just having to do, the leaves, because it looks like the leaves are a major part of how the trees grow, so that will be annoying. And also it looks like we'll get occasionally... Yeah, I feel the spruces are a little bit too inconsistent. I'm not able to adjust them as much. So probably going to stick with the birch. We'll move over to birch, I should say. Because I feel birches are actually quite well. Still want to keep the oak farm an oak farm because I still need oak. Oak is still a very valuable thing for me. But I'm going to begin building up all the water streams for this farm. Well, chop down all these trees and then begin building the water streams for this farm. Now come back with you guys with the water streams in place. Okay, I've gone through and put in all of the water flows. However, I did get a little ahead of myself. I did a little bit more than just the water flows. As you can see here, I actually placed the first platform for planting, so I can actually begin putting in all of the saplings, so I can begin testing the growth. However, I did a little bit more than just that, even. If I come over the ladder here, go up a little bit, and I also did the second one, and put the cap on. Oh, I'm missing a slab, apparently. Oh, that's going to annoy me. Oh, boy. Okay, I have to go around here. Let me just fix that real quick. Can't have that sitting there. Boop. There we go. Okay. Now let's go back to planting saplings. But yeah, I decided to finish up just the entirety of the tree farm. So, now I have this. I need to go through and grow all of it. Make sure... I also haven't harvested any of the wood over there. That is desperately needing to get harvested. Holy cow. But, yeah, let me just come down here, bone meal a couple of the trees, make sure everything is working. Let me start from the back, so that way, because there's no real way to walk around these trees once they've grown, so... It's grown. Alright. Also grown. Do they only grow in 2 highs in this farm? I haven't tested this, so... Using up a lot of bone meal. This one's not wanting to grow. Oh, I think this farm only grows 2 highs. That may be a problem. Huh. Consistency, I guess. It's interesting. Yeah, it only grows 2 highs, I think. It's fascinating. So there might be... I never noticed this in that farm. I think there's leaves touching the top. There might not be. I guess there isn't. I don't really see any that are touching the top. So I guess there's required air block between the bottom and the top of the tree. So, if I wanted to get a 3 high tree, it's probably better to actually raise this platform up by 1. However, that's not a requirement. I've already built the farm now, so it's no problem just to continue to go through here and do this. It's just basically guaranteeing that I will not have leaves in the way while chopping this down, and they're also guaranteed to all be the exact same height, which is an interesting side effect that I was not expecting. But yeah, I'm just going to go through here, grow up all the saplings, basically fill in the entire tree for this farm. Harvest the main farm, basically gather a whole bunch of wood, and I'll come back with you guys with probably some exterior work, actually, because I do want to work on the outside of the base a little bit more. So I'll be back with you guys here in a second with a whole bunch of wood and some base work. Alright, I have done some work on the base. As you can see here, there's a good, nice outside perspective of what has been done on the tree farm, but now you can also see the other adjustments I have made. First off, you can see the bridge has had its roof shortened quite a bit. And there's also now been trapdoors placed all along the back wall there. During this time, I've also decided to make a few other adjustments using the new large quantity of wood I am being supplied with due to the additional farm that I was working on this episode. If I go around over here and take another look, you can see the mushroom farm now also has additional stems and also trapdoors in place. Look around over here. The sugarcane farm has also now gained a trapdoor line, and the wheat farm has had its walls extended up and more trapdoors placed on the inside. More importantly, though, if I come all the way in, trapdoors have actually been placed on the interior here. I was trying to find a way to get windows to work, but I just couldn't find a thing that I was happy with for how they looked. And also, if I come along here, there is now a loading station for water, so I can now put that into the cascade and have that working. So I am now able to load the water into this without having to climb up around back and load it in from there. I can load it from simply this walkway. As you can see, I did a harvest off camera just to test to see if it was working. I was hoping to grow that back before I wanted to show you guys more, but yeah, I wanted to show you guys another update to all of the construction that I've been doing here. So, let me grab some pork real quick. And yeah. But yeah, that is what I wanted to show you guys real quick. Probably going to do some additional extensions along the windows there, but I feel it is now time for me to go to the secondary base and begin constructing the walls there. Kind of just finishing up a bunch of smaller things at the moment, so might as well finish up some of the walls there. Ooh, that tree farm needs to be harvested. But yeah, I'll be back with you guys here in a second with an additional wall built at the second base. Okay, I've done some more work on the exterior of the transportation base, as you can see here. Didn't bring any glass with me, sadly, but I was almost completely out of that stuff anyways, so I probably would have been able to only do really one window. So as you can see, it's almost the same duplicate as in the other side. From over there, oh, did I build that short? I might have built that door short. It doesn't matter. But, yes, so I need to put in the glass, and this over here should be the entrance and exit way for another base heading in that direction. So if I come around here, I can begin putting the flooring in for that. I am missing one more window, as you can see here. I am going into the mountainside with this, so, yeah, going to have to figure out an interesting design, continuing forward here, that would work with the mountain. Place in all of that, and if I build this one higher, I believe this is a 3 high opposed to a 2 high, but let me check. No, it's 2 high. Okay, so it's on the correct level. So I got all of that correct, and if I come around here, then it will be like this, and then I can continue building out a entrance and exit way. There should be a rail that will go under here at some point, I'm sure. There's a zombie burning down there. So let's go a different way. Let's go this way to the front of the building so I can show you what has been happening. Still got the lava here. I've been having to build around it, as you can see there. So yeah, here's the main bridge entranceway into that, into the main part of the base. Over here will be the secondary part, and yeah, you can see where the other end will be coming out, and it will stretch off in that direction all the way down there. So, I will have to begin building that up next episode, because I feel that has been enough for today's episode. Mainly did a couple of polishing on the projects, haven't really done anything new. This one mostly just wanted to finish up a couple of things, really wanted to work on the exterior to get some grind work done. So, yeah, hopefully next episode I actually can begin doing some other projects, because I want to begin working on new ones, new farms, new kind of stuff. But, yeah, that might be it for this episode. Gotta do some more mining. I already did some mining down below. Did a little mine way on that tunnel down there. But yeah, guys. That should be it for today's episode. Next episode, probably going to work on some more farm work, or I might do some additional polish, but, hopefully I'll do some farm work, because I feel, that should be more interesting. But, that is for next episode. So, I guess I'll see you then. See you then. Bye!